Hello everybody, this is Terribleline with the Dogs of War Games, coming at you from South Texas, playing a little bit of King's Legion here. Battlefield's actually open right now. This video is going to be another one of our highlights on the weekly event that happens. This one here is a 20 on 20 state versus state battle. One alliance versus the other. Last video we shared what happens during Twilight of Gods. This week we're going to do March for Dawn. It's basically the same kind of format, and I am running a little late, so... Oh, I got wounded soldiers. Great. So yeah, that's another thing to remember. You got to heal everybody, so... Alright, we're good. We're good to go. Let's jump in here and get to the battlefield. So yeah, we're going to try to entertain you a little bit doing some 20 on 20 battle. Hopefully my phone hangs in there and my recording goes as planned. Looks like my alliance is here. We've got roughly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 9 this time. 9 members in attendance. Let me see if I can get out. Here we go. So we've got roughly 16 seconds. There are no players on the opposing team, so we may have the luck of the draw here. We may end up dominating this match here against the Warriors, so let's just have some fun. They have no players. Grab everything we can. I'm going to their portal to take it. There's some music. Sorry about the music in the background. I no clue whose device that is, but I'm not sorry for the Sepultura playing over the music though here. Trying to entertain us a little bit. I guess this thing don't show up yet. I'm not 100% sure. The portal, I don't really want the portal. Sorry, I should have said trying. I still don't see this thing either. I still am not sure where this thing is. What the hell is going on, game? Certainly is strange. Not 100% sure where things are at here. What is this? This is the portal. Where is the shrine? That's out of bounds. That's another portal, isn't it? Strange. Let's look for this one. Here we go. There's one shrine. I'm gonna go ahead and port over here. Finally found something. All right. Okay, so we're gonna take that shrine. Somebody else has a shrine. I am not. I guess this is a Cav statue, but I definitely don't see this thing, wherever it's at. Hopefully we get to play this relatively easily, huh? That'll be amusing. All right. Well, guys, hopefully we'll get to totally dominate in this game like we did the last time. We're just starting to take some, I don't know what Purgatory Dragon King was, but didn't sound good. If I can find him, I'll try to kill him. But yeah, so this is a weekly event in King's Legion. Only the top 10 alliances from each state get to participate. Each server, I say state, you know, hangovers from other games, but each server, we're on server 10 here, but each of the top 10 basically compete against each other. The game itself matches you up once you sign up. You get to sign up yourself and 20 of your players, and it sounds like they may be attempting to modify that, but we'll see. For now, it's 20 top 10 alliances, 20 players. You come out here and just compete for points and prizes. And you know what we love about it is prizes. I mean, we wouldn't play games for any other reason than prizes. So it's definitely an advantageous competition if you are allowed to compete in it. So, you know, if you get to play in King's Legion, hopefully join an alliance that's in the top 10 and they're active enough that you know, you get to participate on some of these really fun events, because the prizes, the prizes were fantastic last time, so there's no way we're going to miss out on those. I still don't see this center shrine. Yeah. I think everybody's wondering what happened to the other team. There's nobody on the other team. I think we got lucky and nobody showed on their side. Maybe they got beat last time. I know several of our top alliances in our server did. You know, they may dominate in power on our server, but they certainly did not do well in their competition. So maybe we've got another bye week here. Well, we did compete. We were outnumbered in the last game. I am having a little of an issue with my iPad. I broke my iPad, so I'm playing off of my phone today. But you know, we had a fairly good competition. It was 9 against 6. There were 6 active on our side, and we took that opportunity to use some strategy against the other team. We took both shrines. That gives you a power bonus. And we used that power bonus against the opposing team, and it definitely paid off for us. So maybe just to kind of explain the interface, this is a zoomed out view of the map. You can see several people traveling across the map to trek to different locations to provide some support on each one of the different structures. But essentially you go out and you take these structures that are out here. Now I haven't quite figured out where the what the 3 demon head looking things are out here. Nothing's showing up just yet, but each one of the different structures, they represent advantages in the game itself, and they also offer different levels of points. Of course, you can always come out and directly attack another opponent, and you get extra points for that effort as well. So something to keep in mind for us. His strategy will most likely be modified as our alliance grows stronger. You know, we move up in the rankings as far as this competition goes, and you know, things will change. So I guess we'll wait and see what happens. And I won't be recording the whole event. Obviously, it's an hour long. Me personally, I wouldn't want to watch an hour-long video on this. So basically, I'm gonna let you go for a little bit, and then we'll check in a little while, maybe about halfway through, and then we'll follow up with the win. We're about almost 20 minutes in. We're roughly 20 minutes in. Counter is 60 minutes. It's a 60-minute match, but we're 37 minutes left, and the opposing team has yet to show up, and so have a few of the historic buildings that we're supposed to have this opportunity to take over. So there's these 3 demon heads are supposed to be mobs, basically. They whoever occupies those statues. They're essentially statues. You occupy the statue, and they're supposed to send attacks to your opposing team. But those statues didn't show up for us, and there's 3 of them. And also the Holy Temple that sits right out here in the middle. My alliance is sitting here waiting to take it, but yeah, as you can see, I mean, there's no Holy Temple, so I'm guessing that this is an effect of the opposing team not having arrived. So, interestingly enough, I guess we're just going to sit here for 30 minutes and collect some points and get the dominant win, but it was, you know, kind of exciting. At least we found a really good time for our alliance, so our alliance is spread out across the globe. There are several of us here in stateside in the United States. We've got several UK players who were also in attendance for their evening here, and then some in more Central Europe, and several in the Asia Pacific area. I know at least one of our players is in New Zealand, and I guess we're just sitting here and collecting some points. Didn't really expect that. Obviously, we don't get the points from having to attack anybody, but we also don't have to use our resources to heal our troops in the hospital. So, kind of an interesting. I guess we'll just sit here and enjoy the win, but just wanted to check in with you. Again, it's about halfway through, so I'll check back in with you. Hopefully this game doesn't end early. I was trying to find the rules on it. I'm not 100% sure. You know, we're, again, with the missing artifacts or the missing buildings that are supposed to be here on this battle map, they're just not there. I don't know what else to think of it. I can't find any information on what's actually happening, but we can only assume at this point that those buildings, they just didn't show up because there is no opposing team. So it's kind of a buy win. You know, we'll run out the time and collect as many points as we can, but because that is kind of part of the deal also. Collecting points, it adds to your ranking. So obviously we'll be limited on our points that we get for our overall competition ranking, but in the same, we get another win. Our record stays, you know, 2-0, 2 wins, 0 losses. And as a, you know, fairly young alliance, I guess we've all been kind of playing together for roughly a month. I mean, you know, we've kind of pulled it together here pretty quickly. So we'll check back in again. See you in a few. We're in the last 2 minutes of the March for Dawn battle competition here. Conquer, my alliance, versus Warrior from some absent state. So we basically had this game won from the start. There was no opposing team. So we essentially just sat here as an alliance and figured out that this was actually a really good time for our international players to all cooperatively be online. It's a decent hour for pretty much everybody. So all we did was gain a lot of knowledge. We were able to calmly explain the way the game works for those who, you know, were attending their first battle. And I think really what we did was get a bunch of fancy prizes, burn an hour, and discuss our next strategy for the next Alliance battle competition. So here in the last 30 seconds, you can see the mobs never showed up. So the 3, up in the top right hand corner, you can see the little descriptions. It says Cavalry Hall, but those demon skull looking things, there's 3 of them on the map. They never showed up, and those were supposed to send out different, you know, mobs that attack your buildings, but obviously there's nobody on the other team to attack. And there in the center, again, even the Holy Temple did not show up, and there were a lot of eager players in my alliance waiting to obtain and take over that Holy Temple and defend it, obviously because it's worth the most points in the game, other than directly attacking somebody. So there you have it, the 0 timer. We had a lot of fun and jokes, and there we go. There's the victory. So you can see March for Dawn victory, uncontested. And we'll tap to continue, and I'll let you see, you know, There's our individual points. MVP turned out to be Oni. That's cool. Kaya, he's one of our internationals also, and myself. And these are individual points, so if you are able to capture a building or you attack the most players, that's where your points come from. Collectively, the points add up to the alliance score, and there you have it. I mean, wasn't much to this one, but hopefully we were able to agree on the timing of our next battles. Believe that'll happen next week sometime. And yeah, we've got some strategy, so lo and behold, next alliance that we face, come strapped, because we've got some strategy on our side this time. So I appreciate again everybody. King's Legion, if you didn't catch it, King's Legion game. It's you know, pretty fun, and that was one of our weekly competitions. So if you have any questions, you know, post comments. I'll try to get to them as quickly as I can. And in the meantime, everybody, Dogs of War Games say, play on, play on. Bye, everybody.